What if one ancient skull could change everything we know about human history? Deep in the frozen forests of northern China, a strange and powerful human once walked the earth. Today, we call him Dragon Man. About 150,000 years ago, a mysterious type of human lived in the cold forests of northern China. They had huge skulls, square eye sockets, and large teeth. They were strong and different, but not dragons. The name Dragon Man came from the Dragon River near where the first skull was found in 1933. A construction worker discovered this strange skull while working near a river. It looked so unusual and maybe dangerous that he decided to hide it in an abandoned well. He told no one. Decades later, just before he died in 2018, he told his grandchildren about the secret. They found the skull and gave it to scientists in 2021. The skull was almost complete. It had a long head, thick brow bones, and large teeth. But some parts, like the cheekbones, looked more like modern humans. One tooth even had 3 roots, which is rare today. It was a mix of very old and more modern features. To understand who Dragon Man was, scientists studied 95 other ancient skulls, jawbones, and teeth. They looked at over 600 small details. Then, they used powerful computers to create billions of family trees to see how all these ancient humans were connected. After many tests, they realized something big. Dragon Man did not belong to any known group. He was part of a new branch of ancient humans. And he might have been even closer to us, modern humans, than Neanderthals. A scientist from Brazil used computer modeling to build a 3D face of Dragon Man. Since the skull was missing some parts, he used a full skull from Homo erectus, another ancient human, to fill in the blanks. Then he added muscles and skin using data from both humans and chimpanzees. In the end, he added hair and color to make it look real. The result was shocking. Dragon Man had the biggest human head ever found. His skull was nearly 26 inches around, similar to that of a gorilla or lion. Scientists believe this large head may have helped him survive the freezing winters in Harbin, where temperatures still fall below 903 degrees Celsius. But not all scientists agree on who or what Dragon Man was. Some believe his unusual features were just due to his large size, not because he was a new species. Others think he might be related to the Denisovans, an ancient group of humans discovered in 2008. Denisovans were first identified from a tiny piece of finger bone found in a cold cave in Siberia. The DNA in that bone showed they were different from both modern humans and Neanderthals. Scientists named them Denisovans after the cave, Denisova, where the bone was found. Later, a broken jawbone was found in Tibet. It looked very similar to Dragon Man's skull. But because the Harbin skull doesn't have a jaw, it's hard to compare. Still, some experts believe Dragon Man could be Denisovan. We now know Denisovans lived in Asia for thousands of years. They traveled far, to the Philippines, Papua New Guinea, and even past a deep ocean boundary called the Wallace Line, which separates Asia from Australia. Some Denisovans may have lived until just 15,000 years ago, much longer than Neanderthals, who disappeared around 40,000 years ago. New research shows that Denisovans weren't just one group, but maybe 3 different types. One group was as different from the others as Neanderthals were. This shows that Asia was home to many different human species long ago. But why did Denisovans and Neanderthals vanish while Homo sapiens, us, survived? One idea is that they lived in small, close-knit groups. Over time, this may have led to health problems. Homo sapiens, on the other hand, lived in larger, more diverse communities. They could share new ideas, tools, and survival skills. This helped them stay strong and adapt to changing environments. As the world changed, Homo sapiens moved ahead, while other human groups slowly disappeared. So, what do you think? Could Dragon Man be the missing link in our story? If this video sparked your curiosity, give it a like, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe for more amazing human history stories. Want to keep exploring? Just click on these videos, and let's discover the past together.